post-eclipse energy. There we go. Set with the live stream. Welcome for all of you coming in through the live stream. And we're just going to give it about 1 more minute here before we get started. A few people continuing to trickle in. Excellent. Hello, all of my beautiful faces smiling in and back at me. Thank you so much for being here. What a beautiful, beautiful morning. And the sun, through all of this fog we have here in Florida, is starting to burn its way through. And of course, with it, the energy is picking up. It has been dead calm out here. And now the noise is starting to pick up and can just feel the movement as the sun is coming out. So for each of you, I invite you, as we prepare to begin our meditation, I'm going to kick on the recording and we'll get going. Excellent. Welcome to the Unveiling Meditation. So much love. Thank you for coming in this morning. And as we begin our journey, I invite you to get started by closing your eyes and taking a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe in, just allowing yourself to calibrate to the room, to the environment. It's been a beautiful journey that we've been on this week, working our way through each of the zones within our body, the zones of optimizing our energy, starting at the beginning of the week with the top of our mind and our throat. Yesterday, moving into our shoulders, welcoming in freedom and love, and feeling ourselves really taking flight. And today we are focusing on our burning desire. Where does our desire source from? And what are the elements that most powerfully impact it? And so that's our journey today, as we tune in and calibrate to these deeper energy centers, the elements and the ways in which the elements move and flow through our body. So as always, starting with our light link, I invite you to close your eyes if they aren't already. And as you breathe in, just imagining with each breath that sun shining down upon your head. And as we are going deep into our body in our root today, starting as we imagine that sun already feeling the body, feeling your sitting bones beneath you. And as you imagine that sun shining down on the top of your head, imagining its warmth and feeling it working its way in and against your aura, and taking notice as we've been scanning our energy center every day this week, taking notice of how your aura is tracking today. Does it feel like a raisin and all collapsed against you? Or does it feel expanded? And the ways in which we feel this is just by noticing how heavy, if you're an intuitive feeler and you feel through a sense of knowing or sensation, there's a heaviness that comes with the aura. If you're visual, it'll look like, again, like the raisin if it's collapsed, or brilliant and bright and open, like a bubble around you. And so just noticing how heavy the energy feels, how connected you feel. Does it feel collapsed around you? Does it feel expanded around you? And as you notice those sensations and that feeling, just allowing yourself to kind of tune in, and as that sunlight, as you imagine that sunlight shining down, allowing ourselves to track, again, expanding the aura. So tuning in at about 2 feet around your body and imagining that sun like liquid golden rain pouring down, cleansing and clearing all of the dust and the debris and the noise in your head. And as it continues to awaken and enliven your aura, Imagining that sun shining down, and now sending your focus out to about 4 feet around you. And breathing in and out, and just noticing, beginning to scan what I like to call a sight scan. First, scanning for the sounds in your environment. And noticing, again, checking in at 2 feet, 4 feet, 10 feet, your entire expanse of the space you're in. Noticing the colors in your mind's eye as you imagine. Maybe it's all flooded out. Maybe it's just light behind your eyes. Or as you go deeper and deeper into your body, maybe colors begin to activate. And again, we're inviting our mind to look specifically at the aura. So noticing how this shows up, how it appears for you. Now noticing images. And taking a breath and dropping into the body, noticing emotions that are present. And any emotions that are not aligned with the highest good of our meditation, just allowing them as we imagine this sun and this golden rain pouring down to cleanse, to wash away those emotions, to cleanse, to clear them. Again, another breath in. Your thoughts, imagining them drifting past that sunlight like clouds across the sun. And now going fully into our bodies as we completely calibrate to our greatest and highest good, that golden light representing our soul purpose, our angels, our guides. As we kind of feel our body, our energy body stretching out into our aura. You may even feel compelled to stretch out into it. And just greeting as you send your intention and focus up, calibrating your vibration to that of your angels and guides and the universe that is here to nurture and is pregnant with so much wisdom. And now shifting completely into our body as we scan for the sensations. Notice any tension as you stretch the body, maybe undulating the spine, just loosening the spine and those shoulder blades. As we bring our focus completely down and in to our feet and the earth beneath us. Feeling the weight of gravity pulling against your body. Feeling your body settling into position as you go deeper and deeper into this moment. And now, as though you are a tree with a strong, firm trunk, imagining roots from your feet and your sitting bones growing down into the earth. Breathing in and out. Imagining those roots through your intention, stretching beyond the floor, beyond the bedrock, into the center of the earth, where that beautiful crystal quartz, containing all of the wisdom, the heart of our planet. It's Akash written, etched within the ethers, within the center of its core. And thinking through each of the elements that we pass through as we go into this realm of inner earth. Feeling the earth and its solidness and all its forms, the soils and the rocks. Feeling the ethers embedded within the soils, the energies within the soils, expressed through the different bacteria, expressed through the different realms of nutrients and minerals that have made their way up into the soils. Feeling this layer of energy, all of the earth keepers, the energies that care for the plants and the soils and the trees and the oceans. And now dropping our focus even deeper all the way down into that crystal quartz, imagining yourself as though your bubble of your aura is suddenly illuminated by this beautiful luminescent light, as though we're turning a light switch on, passing through a spotlight that not only illuminates that beautiful bubble around us that we were observing and feeling into from the beginning, but now illuminates it from below, feeling its vibrations working their way up and through and around your body. That luminescent light, like a bubble, a soap bubble, blowing in the wind. And so it is today that we find ourselves encased beautifully within this bubble, drifting through the consciousness, attached within the realm of the earth, drifting through the earth's consciousness, her many fairies and memes and all of the energies that are luminescent in their nature, the expression of her beauty, the many colors of the rainbow. And so we begin our journey today as we complete our light link, coming into your heart and just feeling yourself, imagining yourself in this beautiful bubble of energy, here to guide us, to protect us, to be expressed through us. And so I invite you to imagine your feet like the roots extended deep into the earth, beginning to drink up the nourishment of the earth, quenching a deep thirst. And as you do, each cell within your body beginning to transform and drink in this luminescent light. And as you do, imagining each cell within your body becoming like that luminescent soap bubble with the rainbows swirling all around it, each cell becoming one of those luminescent bubbles of light, of earth energy. And as you feel your cells calibrating and attuning to this vibration and this frequency, whatever lives within them, feeling them releasing, kind of like a force from within, craving, quenching that thirst. And as each cell hydrates itself within this luminescent light, it's as though it expresses or pops out of its core that which is no longer serving, whether it's a lower frequency emotion, a molecule of an emotion, a molecule of toxicity from the environment, whatever it may be, each cell, just imagining starting from your feet, working your way up, creating the space and time in this moment for each cell to drink deeply from this earth energy, transforming itself into this luminescent light as it drinks deeply. Now moving into your bones, imagining your bones in their firmness and their structure, in the ways in which the bones drink in the minerals, those fundamental elements of the earth that our body so intuitively and naturally knows how to transmute and to transform into goodness that we can use to navigate every single day. Imagining that luminescent energy working its way through, even into your hip bones, your sitting bones, and your pelvic floor, where our journey fully begins today. So I invite you here to just do a basic scan again, noticing how your body is relaxing deeper, how your pelvic floor is opening even more. And as you breathe in and out, beginning our journey with imagining that sun again shining down upon you. Imagining that beautiful crown of your head, feeling its warmth. And as that warmth is received in your scalp, that lotus flower takes bloom, blossoms. In the fog and the density within your mind that causes you to want to just snuggle up under a blanket, to slow down the year and all of the energy, to really drink in what is here, begins to clear, begins to condense against the leaves of that beautiful lotus flower. And like the golden light that is shining down and in and transforming as it becomes more dense into that liquid rain of golden light being captured on the petals of this lotus flower and dripping their way into the center, into the stems of this flower. The lotus that blooms from the muck and the mud, the densest, the darkest of pools of energy within the earth. And yet it springs forth, it springs forward, blossoming, capturing this golden light, drinking in the moisture of the golden water, so finely attuned and calibrated to your specific soul purpose. Again, dreaming in through your mind, this liquid golden water making its way down and in and saturating your mind as it has for the last 2 days. And imagining it like a trickle of water pouring down, rolling down your scalp and down your spine. So too are we going to allow this faucet of golden water to turn on, making its way down and through the mind, through the spine, from the spine all the way down, past the shoulders, past the shoulder blades, rolling your shoulder blades as though we're pumping that water, cranking the well, using your shoulders like a well handle, the ways in which we pump that water in and through. And as you do, noticing how that luminescent light begins to work its way up from the pool it was in within your hips. And that golden water, like a rain shower or a waterfall, begins to pour down and through from the back of your mind, down your spine, down the shoulder blades, and passing through this beautiful wall of energy, imagining it pouring over, transcending, working its way in as the back of our heart is cleansed and cleared, like a deep, deep massage or a scrub worked into our cells, opening, awakening, activating. As we work our way down into the back of our kidneys, the back of our spine, the back of our sitting bones and our pelvic floor. Just feeling that deep sense of relaxation as through our intention, our focus, and our mind, we guide these energies into ourselves, allowing them to vibrate on this frequency. And as you breathe in here, beginning to tune in to the front of your abdomen, not only to the root chakra and second and third chakras up to the belly button just below the rib cage, but imagining this energy working its way in, the ways in which our body, through our intestines and all of our organs housed within our abdomen, take in and drink in these beautiful nutrients. I invite you to now go a layer deeper, Feeling into your stomach and your digestive fire as we calibrate all of our body to this frequency. Imagining that digestive fire maybe burning like a fire, a campfire in the woods, or like an oven that you lend wood and flames to. This digestive fire, the driving force behind who and what you are, the digestive fire that takes all of our emotional currency, the love we feel, the hate we feel, the ups and the downs, the sadness and the grief, and burns its way through all of it. So as we tune into this digestive fire, I invite you to notice how much energy, how much emotion, if we were to look within, just asking your body and asking this fire that's burning within, just like the Agni within the Ayurvedic system that burns and creates our digestive fuel, so too does this center burn the emotions and the environment and the energy around us. So feeling into this space, and how much are you drawing, say, from external sources, meaning calling upon, allowing your emotions to be dependent upon the world around you. Just feeling into that and noticing how your body responds. If you suddenly feel shallow inside or vacant, or if you imagine piles of lumber or wood or whatever you would fuel a fire with, and having to go externally or outside for it, without judging with your mind, noticing how many other people's emotions you actually process for them. If you walk into a room and allow your vibration to drop, maybe to match that of a client or a customer or a friend, knowing that you are capable of raising and elevating the vibration. But instead, now coming into your body, and let's tune in to your source of where your own digestive fire should be burning from. So taking a moment and dropping down and into the right side of your body, into the adrenals, just below the rib cage, feeling in here and noticing on that right side how dried out, how dehydrated it feels, how nourished it feels. Oftentimes I imagine this like a field before us. Does this field look vibrant and green and healthy? Does it look like a forest that's ready to be harvested? Or does it look dried out like the desert? Are there canyons within this field? And just noticing what's here, and again, allowing that luminescent light of the earth to begin to pour in, to nurture, imagining that golden water pouring its way in. And as we go a layer deeper now, tuning in to that digestive fire, feeling and sensing how much anger, how much lava is burning beneath the surface, how much heat. And anger, oftentimes we think of it in that outward expression. But I invite you to consider that anger is just an aspect, a vibration of love of pure desire, in all of the ways in which you are not yet fully expressed in your desires, where you feel that frustration being a lower frequency of heated anger, Where are you frustrated? Where are you not yet fully expressed? Where is this fire burning from some other source, propelling you forward into the fullness of who you are? And is that frustration so peaked that you want to just chop down the forest that is here and shove it all in and into that fire, whether it's ready, whether the lumber has dried and the timing has been precise and perfect to be harvested and then burned within your digestive fire? Just noticing, or if your field was dry, if we try to move too fast without drinking in the nourishment of the soils, we can burn away and cause fire to burn across, to scrouge our fields. So the purpose in this moment is just to feel your divine timing. There's a perfect rhythm, a perfect synchronicity, different for each of you. And as you allow whatever images, as I trigger this center and speak into it, whatever and however it is expressing itself, simply observing, playing with the aggression and then the passiveness, and noticing that within that passiveness and the next layer beneath that frustration, as we embrace passiveness, is passion. And notice how, as you tune into your passion, how we move from being completely in that action side, the right side of the body, and drop into our womb space, our lower abdomen, our pelvic floor. Feeling as we move into that left passive side, how that passion harmonizes and balances, that passive energy balances all of the aggression and the frustration that bubbles up to the surface. And we're able to balance within our body. Even better, not balance, but stabilize that desire to be outwardly expressed, that desire to go within the cave, that desire to connect, that desire to go within. All of these different elements as we bring our work into the world. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Noticing the passive side of your body and what it takes to now drop from just below the rib cage where that Agni is, and to allow it to drop all the way down into our pelvic floor. That fire igniting, moving from just our digestive center all the way into the pelvic floor, as though that pelvic floor is that beautiful cauldron, that kettle, that pot, that womb space within, where that spark of light, that passion ignites itself. And as you drop into this space, noticing how easily you can imagine or sense or feel that passion igniting in that pelvic floor. And within here, as you breathe in and out, noticing how your body feels. What part in your abdomen, in your gut, do you feel igniting? Do you feel tension anywhere? And just breathing into that tension, allowing that passion, that core to be released. And if you still feel a lot of emotion roiling around within your belly or tension, I invite you to begin to imagine water being released into the earth, the passions and the emotions that we carry that are not ours, that excess being released. So it's like opening a valve or a drain to allow whatever is not yours emotionally, emotions represented in the water element, to all be drained out, so that fire within your pelvic floor can now begin to illuminate as though we're in a cave. And as that fire turns on, that cave and the walls all around it begin to take light and form. And through it, you can imagine yourself with your own passions and desires painting the walls. Now imagining that bubble of luminescent energy where we began this journey to illuminate the walls. Imagining as you sense your body and your whole inner cavity awakening, relaxing, nourishing completely from within. Imagining these walls becoming that bubble of luminescent light as this earth energy works its way up and through and around all of the structure and the density in your body. And you feel and you follow where this energy, where this fire from within this cave is burning, and where it's guiding you to in your body, drifting up towards your heart, up towards your throat, up through your mind's eye, feeling it meeting that beautiful golden light of the mind's eye, and like almost like a bomb or an explosion going off, bursting through like a geyser, the ether releasing itself through your crown chakra, and feeling it working its way all the way out, fueling your aura, igniting your aura now, and feeling it synchronizing and harmonizing completely with your body. I invite you to take a few moments here and just feel the stillness and the calm around you. Feel your body electrified, illuminated. Just notice what messages from spirit are here to move through your body. What wisdom within that golden light and what remembering within that luminescent light is here. Breathing in and out and just feeling a deep sense of peace and ease and calm as your body naturally does what it's meant to do as you channel these passions of spirit through. Simply allowing yourself to harmonize the environment around you. Breathing in and out, in and out. In and out. Receiving deeply the fuel you need for that inner passionate fire. Allowing your chest to expand as you take a deep, deep inhale on the next breath. Allowing whatever sparks of light and spirit is meant to flash across your mind's eye as you begin to squeeze yourself, giving a hug, drawing all of that energy in. And now moving the body, really shaking it, working it in, rolling your ankles and your wrists, working it in, making a fist, shaking it out, rolling your neck. Dropping it down, dropping it back, looking up to the sky or the ceiling. Breathing in and out. In and out. As you allow a smile to grace your lips. Licking your lips, relaxing your jaw. And feeling that smile of passion, causing your lips to curl up on its edges as you embrace that smile and the joy that it brings to your face and the lightness to your entire body. And so I invite you to come back to the room, breathing in and out. Welcome back. Namaste.